Hello everyone, it's Yvonne here from the Aussie Goddess to do your weekly reading. This spans the period from the 22nd to the 28th of March, and it is for the sign of Taurus. Please remember, if the readings, I always say, if they don't resonate. If they do resonate, please make sure you put a thumbs up for me. I feel that, it's good for me to know that I'm on the right track with you. And I know people do put thumbs down because the reading doesn't meet their expectations. Let's put it that way. But I think it's far more important that we acknowledge this, that Spirit is bringing messages through to you. So if it's resonating with you, please make sure you put a thumbs up on the videos. It's very important for me. Okay, so we're using the Modern Spellcasters Tarot here. Do remember the readings do flip-flop though, so I could be reading for the cross-watcher. Oh, that was a funny little split. Okay, Taurus, we have the Eight of Cups coming through for you here. Now, the Eight of Cups is about walking away from something. It's walking away from something that is not emotionally fulfilling you. I'm very strongly drawn to the moon in this. So it may be that you haven't had all the information yet, or you haven't really decided why you need to do this or why you're moving away from something. But you do know you have to move on. You haven't really found exactly why. Could be moving on from a Leo, Sag or Aries. Perhaps this person wasn't revealing to you everything you needed to know. You do have some sort of messages coming in though from an air sign here about some sort of, we've got Two of Cups here. You're moving away. How interesting. You're moving away from one person here to move towards someone new. Yeah, you want to work on something with someone new. You're moving away here. You're moving away from a fire sign going towards perhaps an air sign. But it could be also that you are willing now, perhaps you've had some sort of awakening, some sort of idea, some sort of eye-opening experience that has led you to realize that you were going in the wrong direction. So there's sort of feeling here that you need to move in a different direction and follow your heart. So perhaps you've been in a situation with one person that hasn't been fulfilling, and now you're moving towards something else. Yep, we got the Two of Swords here. So this decision may have taken you quite a long time to work out, even though you don't have all the information here. I think what the moon is actually saying is you're not sure what you're moving to. Maybe the person you're moving back towards, you're not really 100% sure. It's almost like you're taking a leap of faith with that person. But I feel like this has been a decision that has been difficult to make, and perhaps you've pondered this for a long while. You could be someone who provides support for someone else, so it could be that this decision hasn't been an easy one to make, and you may have been stuck for a while trying to work out which direction to go in. Yes, he's stuck for a while. I feel that you've been in some sort of situation here that's required you to really go deep inside, to really understand here, how you're feeling, what you want. You could have been in a situation for a long time that has not really brought you the happiness that you desired. Okay, so we have this Page of Swords coming out here. Now, she has a mighty big sword. So every time I see this, I think someone has something to say. That's huge. There's some sort of conversation that needs to take place here. Seven of Swords. Okay. Let me just put a couple more cards down. We've got rebirth here. You've had the calling here. You have so had the calling. I feel like you've never let go of this other person, so I feel like they're a past person that you're moving back towards. Okay, so we have the Strength card as well. I feel like you're moving away from someone that maybe you had a choice of two people here with this Two of Cups. You may have had a choice of two people. I feel strongly that the person you're moving back towards is someone that you've known or been with in your past. There could have been an affair here. You could have met someone, maybe not acted on it, but met someone that has taken your attention away from the first person. But I strongly feel like this person that you're moving back towards is someone you already know or someone from your past. So you could have chosen between two people and gone in the wrong direction and had a realization now. I feel like you never let this other person go though. I feel that they always, their energy sat with you anyway. But I feel like you didn't see the greater scheme of things. It could have been, you know, that you were drawn towards someone who was quite karmic for you because you weren't really seeing things from your truth. You were seeing things from your ego. So you could have ended up with someone who turned out to be completely different. That's what the moon was representing. Completely different here to what you anticipated. And I feel like you've realized now that you have to go back towards the other person. We do have the King of Swords coming here. So there may have to be, yeah, Ten of Swords. You're closing out a cycle here. There's rebirth here. And there's your intuition. So you've had a calling from your higher self, from above, from the universe, however you see your greater being. But you've had some sort of calling here. I feel like you were traveling in the wrong direction, but that was meant for you because you had lessons to learn from that. And I feel that you have been perhaps thinking for a while that you had done that, and I feel like you weren't sure whether to move back towards the person you left behind or not. But because this truth has come so hard and fast here, I feel that you've got together the strength to leave behind a situation here that is no longer serving you and moving back to what your heart desires here. Definitely had some sort of awakening though, without any doubt. You're closing out a cycle, you're rebirthing. So that says to me you may have shed that part of your ego that kept you trapped in a situation that wasn't in your best interest, and now you're moving back towards whoever you were with in your past. I mean, it could be someone new, but it strongly has this sort of feeling that you know this person. It's possible they could have been a friend to you rather than a relationship, but you're heading back towards them anyway. Interesting, because we have two cards coming out here. So I have the Rainmaker, which showed its face first. So let's read that one first. Okay. The Rainmaker is the master of manifestation who can call on the elements of nature to serve the greater good. When the power to co-create is used with integrity, great beauty and benefit flow to all. When this power is used for personal gain only, everyone suffers. When the earth is parched, the Rainmaker calls the waters from heaven, and all that is dormant in the fields and in people's hearts spring to life again. And that's what I think's happened with you. The Rainmaker is calling you to create something new from the elements that are already in your life. There you go. Be sure you work with what is and not what might be or could have been. The seeds that have been silently germinating in your heart will burst forth ready for the sunlight. Do not hold back. Put all your chips on the next roll of the divine dice. So it just definitely covers what I've said here. But the interesting thing is you have the Tree of Life coming out after that. And so I'm interested to see what this is saying for you. The Tree of Life is a sacred symbol throughout the Americas. Its deep roots reach into the lower world, the unconscious, while its branches reach to the heavens and the source of destiny. To be whole in your life's journey, it's important to have deep roots and high branches. A tall tree with shallow roots falls in the first wind, but a tree with deep roots can weather any storm. To find health and balance in your life, reflect on how you dance with your actions, your thoughts, and your feelings. If you are too much in your thinking head or in a world of fantasies and daydreaming, connect more with your roots and physical body. If you're caught in mechanical doing and you're feeling stuck, not able to imagine a better life for yourself, open yourself to be inspired by the heavens. Let your roots and branches be aligned with your heart's longings. What I want to say to you here is there is a feeling that you've come from something here to be reborn. And I feel that what the universe is saying here is don't forget what you've come from. Because you've been reborn here, make sure you stay in this energy. Don't slide back into the old energy thinking that things aren't going to work, things aren't going to work out. Don't slide back into the energy. Have faith and trust the universe is moving you in a new direction. So you have come through, you know, a lot to get to where you are. Don't think that that energy is not still with you. Don't leave it behind. This is a greater purpose that you're moving towards. Thanks, Taurus.